So good to see you, mighty Arabians. Hello, my name is Michael, and I'm a project manager of Heroes of Might and Magic, the card game. Here is Kamil Białkowski. He is the main designer of the game, and here is Robert. Robert is one of the cooperating designer who is also creating this game. The others from our team are not here, but they are also working hardly with this game. We are here today to tell you more about the mechanics, I think, especially regarding the solo mode, Skirmish solo mode, 2 versus 2 team battle, cooperative mode and adventure mode. Also, we will answer frequently asked questions, especially this which was most popular. We are really active in the comment section. I think you have seen us all. But from these questions and from these comments we saw, we choose the most popular, but feel free to ask the questions on the chat. I see the first questions are here. Hello, cześć, hola. And hello, we have first question, so let's go to the questions. Hello, can we get standalone Inferno versus anything? At this moment, I don't think it is possible, but we surely consider it in future. That's the right answer. Next question. Yes, a lot of people made a lot of questions on GameFound. Yes, that's true. That's true. That's true. Will holo cards be banned easily on their own? I'm not a huge fan of those. Fall of those. What fall means? Fall of those. Fun, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the holographic cards will be present in this project. We are considering how to solve this problem, because we saw there is a lot of cards, a lot of comments regarding the holo cards, but based on some data we from Discord, also from messages, we also know that a lot of people want the holographic cards. So I think this is one of the most hardest questions, and we cannot tell you now what is final decision regarding this thing. Something just must the time must flow, and we must see maybe more comments, maybe consider our solution. So adding, for example, 3 cards and 1 holo card. In you know what I mean. You have black knights, 3 black knights, and only 1 black knight is holo, yeah, or something like that, yeah. So that is what we are considering, but cannot promise it. Cannot promise it simply. Okay, next question.
Also, you say that the 4 cards banned. At this moment, we have the first version, so, and have them from I don't know, few weeks, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, something like that. And I'm pretty sure that they are not bending.
Yeah, they are not. You see, it's a card here.
Maybe
I have camera. Yeah, I cannot show it closer, but I think they are. The quality of the card is quite good. Yeah, if you mean that. Yeah, so they are. I think this is regarding the board game. Yeah,
yeah, because they are not like you.
Yeah. So simply. No, the process and the quality of cards is different here. A lot of people is writing comments about the price of the product also, but we are using here really good quality paper, which is used also in TCG games, yeah. But this is not the TCG game. Please keep it in mind. But the quality of the cards is something, the production process in this case is something totally different than in the board game, yeah? Because I remember there was an issue with a few games that cards was like banana, yeah? Little bit, yeah? But it was only regarding some kinds of, some part of cards, yeah?
Yes. Yeah. Exactly, especially the foil one, they are bending.
Yeah, especially the foiled one, yeah, exactly. Okay, so next question. Why do you offer 10 different posters in A4 size only, but not a single large poster, for example, for the... I think it is a good idea, yeah? You know, this kind of posters was accepted during our previous campaign, and that's why we do it again. But you know, if you are interested in this kind of posters, we are reading every comment and we are adding, you know, notes to our some kind of black note, yeah?
Yeah,
How to
notes
say-
about the project.
Yeah, we have, you know, some kind of sheet where we add all of ideas, propositions, and yeah, and we are considering it. I don't think it is possible now during, you know, campaign adding this, but maybe, you know, in future it is possible. I don't know. Yeah, but thank you for it.
And also there is one problem with the single large poster, because
Yeah.
you have many factions
Yeah,
and you have to choose one of them or mix of them.
yeah, exactly.
Yes.
When you have the 10 posters and you are adding, you know, for example, one most iconic unit on 7 posters, and you know, 3 mixes, or you know, 3 other iconic neutral units. Everyone have something for them. Yeah, we cannot, you know, make a product, one poster, choose and add, you know, 20 add-ons and add one poster one type of poster separately. Yeah.
And I think it's also good for every person, because, for example, I like Inferno Castle, and I can buy only Inferno poster because I like it the most.
That's thing. Okay, let's go to the next comment. Hope we are answering your question properly. Okay. Yes, some ask if it will be possible to buy other factions instead of Castle Necropolis. I don't know, what do you think? We are considering it. But during campaign I don't think it is possible to change this. Okay, so next question.
Okay, go with that.
It is possible to add a game mode for 4 players like Commander in MTG. I think, Kamil, it is question for you now.
I think soon you will get enough information, but yes, there will be options to play like that.
I think that's good. Please notice that if some questions are similar on the chat, because we receive a lot of questions, we are not answering it, you know, 2 times, because we want to answer, you know, every question. Yeah, but okay, next.
Will you recognize setting the names on the top of the some cards for the debris? Only this will be alternate units or heroes.
Yes. Surely we are considering it, because we have it in our notes, in our designing notes. So we are considering it, and we understand why you are asking about it. It is about how the cards lay on the combat board, and about the readability of the cards. Yeah.
Yeah, because in the old layout you have that if you just band little, and you see what card is under here.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
that
To
is,
be clear, this is the old layout, because we made a poll, and this is old layout. And in one of our updates you can see, and on the main page also we have updated layouts. But yeah, it's a mechanical thing, it's a gameplay thing, it's a user experience thing. So we are considering it a lot. Yeah. Will you spoil heroes, units, or mechanics of factions in the future? Personally, I'm very intrigued. I think we can tell you something. Kamil, what do you think?
I think there will be spoilers, because on the some of cards we show the names,
Yeah.
and you can predict what will be done with the cards.
You know, basically, you know, we are Heroes of Might and Magic series really big fans. We play this game a lot. So, you know, the basic rule regarding the skills of the units is we want to do we want to make this skill as similar as possible to the PC version.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is the always the goal. Yeah. I remember in the board game we had a lot of a lot of problems with, for example, Ant card. Yeah, I mean the droid card. Yeah, Ant. No, in the board game was Ant. Now we have the droid. Yeah, yeah. It was really hard to put such a small bunch of words on the small fields and make this effect readable for players. But it happened. Yeah, but yeah, we keep it in mind always. Okay. So next question. Nice quality increase from previous stream.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. It was also in our notes.
Yeah.
Okay. Any chance that those playmats will have a terrain option? Yeah, I seen this question in comments. Yeah. So, if you are asking regarding the faction playmats will look just like on the pictures, yeah, because they are connected, thematically with the specific factions, yeah. Regarding this playmat, I don't know. Maybe.
There is friends, but depending on how much people will really like to have terrains.
Yeah. With adding additional content to the campaign, there is always one problem, because if we will add this late in Pledge Manager, some people could be disappointed that it was not included in collector version of the big box or Queen. Yeah, no, in Queen you don't have playmats. Yeah, but switching this playmat, I don't know if it is possible, because we just wanted to have a toned, a neutral playmat, which is which is in the core game, which is not which is not connected with other factions. So if you have some neutral playmat, we know a lot of kinds of players because we are also card game players. And a lot of people just, don't want to have a combat board which is thematically connected with any factions. Some people like it, but some players don't like it. It's true, Kamil, yeah? Yeah. Kamil is also tournament player and in a lot of card games, and Robert also. So they they know what they say.
Okay.
How will competitive play work in our LCGs? Can you explain more about the kit or promos to be won? Oh, yeah. It will be similar like in the World of Tanks game, yeah?
The promo packs with the promo cards, and probably if a lot of people want go to tournaments, and a lot of people will be on the tournaments, of course we can discuss about more and more promo and more stuff for tournaments.
Oh, I see. Really, really important questions.
Yeah, this is the hard one.
Right. Someone was asking under last if you could change Necropolis logo to Skull or Spider, because current is one of king. Okay. Thank you for opinion, but I don't think it is possible because at this moment, because this is, I think it's some kind of official logo, but maybe.
Something to speak. Still not close the door, maybe.
Yeah.
But this is not sure if we can do that.
Some adjustments to layout are always possible, yeah, until the campaign is not ended, yeah. So yeah, but to be honest, I think it's a hard thing, yeah. I think I don't want to promise it, okay. Okay. After this project, I see also was before the question.
This is already answered by Victoria.
Yeah. Okay. Because there was a question about regarding the flavor text. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, will be updated. Don't worry. We'll make a cool flavor text. Yeah. Well, you add. Yeah. No. After this project, will be more factions. Add more factions. Even maybe they don't exist now. to be honest, everything is possible. Because when we started to create the Heroes of Might and Magic board game,
Yes.
we didn't expect that, you know, we will make a cove in future, we will make a stronghold, yeah?
Exactly.
Yeah.
We wanted, we really wanted, yeah? So, you know, it is possible. Will you add some hero figure for adventure mode for those of us who don't have the board game? At this moment, I must say no, because it is about a figure, about a model.
Yes, it's
yeah?
about model like in, you know, board game where you
Yeah, that's the thing. That is a really good question, because the hexes on this field have 25 millimeters, and that's why 25 millimeters is the size of the base in the miniatures. Yeah, I think definitely we must put it in our note. Yeah, but it will be hard because there is no miniatures in this project, because this is a card game. Yeah.
Yes, and also sculpturing and making that models. We need to spend a lot of time for that and idea for that, and
Maybe idea it's not the problem.
Yes,
yeah,
but also we can remember it's more like a card game, and also we more focus on cards.
But please suggest a hero in comments, yeah, because maybe maybe it will happen. Okay, next.
Okay.
I noticed that in pledge information it says each faction will receive only 6 statistica. However, each hero has more than 6 stats. The tabletop simulator version includes 8. We already answered this question, but Kamil.
Yes, there is a situation that the final product will have the 6 statistic cards, but the tabletop version and the version that we are sent to reviewers are the old one with the other statistic calculation. So that is why there is 8 still in this both version, because we want you to take the version on TTS the same as the previewers have.
Already answered. Next question, please. Okay. Will there be more YouTube videos that we can watch for a gameplay and review? Sure thing. Oh, and many apologize for it, but sometimes things happens this way, and we are doing everything to deliver it as fast as we can, but there are a lot of strange things happening in these processes, so sometimes it is not easy. Many apologize for it. We are making our best. I love the plant logo. And question is about holographic cards. Is the color effect only on the image? I'm asking because in the previous day the cards were hard to read to the lightning.
Yeah, in the board game we have the holo version, so they have also the holo on the numbers and symbols.
Yeah.
And in this one we will have the holo version on the art itself.
Yes,
Yeah.
like in TCG, yeah, with only on the background model.
Yeah, only on the art, and another thing is that we are really working hard with factories to get the best holo outcome which we can, because sorry for my English, but I think we will consider another holo effect than this mirror. Yeah, I don't think people see what I mean, but
Probably not,
Because
because
it is
it's
the
first
first
one, yeah.
yeah, but we are that's the thing, we are considering different patterns of the holofoils, and the holofoil will not harm the letters.
Yeah.
Okay, go on.
If a hero figurine isn't possible, maybe at least token. How will we move on the adventure map? Yeah, there will be token that you move with the hero in the version, so you have this is guaranteed.
Yeah. To be honest, the adventure map is component which we really like, because always on the crowdfundings people ask about the solo mode, and in one moment we realized that creating a really good, really engaging solo mode in this kind of game will be really nice idea. We truly believe it. Yeah, if it is not good idea, write it in comments. But yeah, so that's why we invented this adventure board. Yeah. Also, in other stretch goals, we planned a lot of tokens which will offer another, replayability levels. Yeah. Why can we buy individual factions as add-ons? Next question, please. I don't know. No. It is just how the product is constructed. Yeah. We are considering it. Because we have eyes and we are, reading comments regarding this. But that is the way how we constructed this campaign and the product. Yeah, and we understand, why people don't like it. Yeah, but I'm quite sure there will be option to buy separate boxes in the retail. Yeah, if it is an option. So if you don't want to go into Queen Pledge or the Collector Pledge, I suggest always in comments also to go in the basic pledge and wait for the retail version. Yeah. Also, I saw some people are buying the Queen Pledge together. Yeah. So the 2 or 3 people are buying one pledge and they are splitting the expansion. So maybe this is the options for you. Yeah. But regarding this thing, I cannot promise it. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. When you consider putting the green icon near the attack HP instead of bottom right corner, I'm pretty sure this is about the movement.
Yeah.
Yes. This is hard decision because the half of people like it if they are separated, and half of them like them bring together, in the previous one or like a new layout.
Yeah, I think for me personally, this is the better thing. Yeah, I prefer this one, but this second solution is also cool. Yeah. Maybe we should make a poll to know it. Yeah, surely we are considering it. Yeah, because always I think the decision regarding the layouts and the position of specific icons on the layouts was interviewed by 100 people. Maybe.
Yeah.
100 people saw this before we already published it. So yeah, and in this 100 people was graphics, was sculptors, was players, was external playtesters. So we really made a lot of work to make these 2 layouts. Yeah. So. But yeah, we are still considering it. We could definitely consider to move this from the bottom to
to stick them together.
Yeah. Maybe foil only board. No, okay. Can you please explain how the co-op mode is going to work? Kamil, I think is to you.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure in a few minutes we will go to some presentation. So you can gain more information about the cooperative and solo mode. So soon we will show this with some more details.
Yeah, we have some presentation for you, but we see there is a lot of questions.
Okay, one more and we'll go to presentation.
Could you show the playmat again? Does the bottom stick to the table?
The bottom one with some from the the side you go with the board. Yeah.
Okay.
This is the one. Yeah, it's pretty clear because we flip them, roll them, and still they have a pretty nice line on the board.
Yeah.
Show the back.
The back.
I'm
Yeah.
not sure if you see what you mean
Yeah.
directly.
But if you are asking about also the quality, it's now brand 2 millimeters matte, I think, as I remember correctly, and it is with stitch attached. Yeah. I think the quality is quite good of this item. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so let's keep some questions for a moment and go with the presentations, because I think our presentation will help you a lot with a lot of questions, yeah? Because we see in the comments that you are asking about this thing we prepared, because we prepared this based on your comments from the campaign. Okay, so let's go to the next slide. Simply, this is agenda of our presentation, so let's go to the next slide. And here we are passing voice and microphone to Kamil, because he will be best person to explain it.
Okay, so in solo skirmish you have opportunity to fight against chosen factions. For example, in the core game you have two options: to fight against Necropolis or fight against Castle. Also there is some kind of limits because of that, because some cards need to be taken for the let's say the system for AI controlling, or for just for an opponent, or let's say with this name. So you cannot use all possible cards to create your own deck. And there is also a pack of 10 cards that will show you how to move by an enemy. You can accept here like orders to move, additional move. There is something like that card. These cards can pretty. I'm not sure. Maybe if we change the. Let's go with that. Okay, maybe I'm not sure you can see this anyway. Okay, so there is the card that.
Maybe I can go there. Maybe I can go there. And I'm not sure it is a good idea, but I will try my best. Okay. So Kamil, please speak. And I will.
Okay.
No, because the camera don't have any focus on the camera.
Oh yes, good. So there are two sides, upper and lower, where you can find the numbers. There are for difficulty. If you like to play a more challenging game, of course you will use the second one option than the first one. You have to choose this before the battle, and you can just try your strength against this card. These cards are drawn every time you perform action from your hand, and every time you perform action from the map, so activating units, moving them, attacking, they also enemy will just follow your action if possible.
Solo skirmish is also, for me, very good idea if you wanna start play and maybe test your deck before you play against your friends or maybe your opponents. And I think it's seriously good because also AI, the AI decks is very.
I'm sorry to interrupt. Please. We used before a name AI cards.
Yeah.
AI cards is only about mechanic, about solo mode.
Yeah.
It's not about creating AI images, because we think that causes a lot of bad information.
Yeah, name is work in progress.
yeah, we are not good at names, because there was also issue with Heroes, the card game, because a lot of people thought that this is trading card game. No, it is not. Let's say it clearly. It is expandable card game.
Yeah.
ECG.
And the AI deck is very simple, and you're playing against I can name it like a AI player. Is very simple, and rules for that is very simple, and you can more focus on playing and thinking about your deck, or maybe better constructing and changes in your deck. Of course, testing with AI player, and after that you can go to tournament.
Yeah, going further, there's depending on the campaign. As you see, there is lots of scenarios and type of battles are already unlocked. So you can expect here also the type of boss fights, taking control over location. There will be many possibilities to play the scenarios. Like
Yeah, because you are getting, in every expansion you are getting 5 cards, so it gives you,
yeah,
5 solo cards. So together with Corset, it gives you 45 solo cards, yeah, and it gives you a big replayability. Yeah. Also, every expansion gives you another skirmish scenario. So together with core game, you have 8 skirmish scenarios for a solo game, and also you have big bunch of solo options in the stretch goals.
yeah. Even if you play versus the same factions as in the solo game, you also can use other decks, other tactics. The order of cards will say something different, so the game, every game will look completely
Different.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but this mode also includes something what is on next slide.
Now we have time. That special will be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Team battle.
Now we have team battle.
Okay, maybe some questions we have. Maybe foil on. Let's go with some questions now.
Okay. Let's.
I think this is a question. I see the question regarding co-op adventure mode is also possible. It is, Kamil.
At this moment, we are pretty sure this will be solo, but maybe there will be people that want that. This is possible.
We are checking it, but cannot guarantee it. But we are checking it. Yeah.
At this moment, the best feeling is in the solo version.
Yeah, in the solo, definitely. Yeah.
Mhm.
The issue is even you buy separate boxes, it seems like starter box will still include Castle Necropolis even in retail. I think I don't understand.
Even if you buy this. Yes, starter will still have the castle and necropolis in retail. So because there is everything you need from the beginning, like the mat and every tokens. So the other boxes represents only cards. So you still have the core.
Yeah, the core is necessary. Yeah, that's true. Okay, let's go. Will we be able to recognize the 2 factions inside the deck?
The 2 factions. There will be two ways to
construct deck.
To do this. First is that you can construct deck like you want.
Mm-hmm.
The second one, the factions will have the icon in the top right corner, like in the latest update. So you can directly recognize which one is for which faction. And also the number, and probably the box will have the name itself, the card, so you can easily track with which card should be in which deck. Also, we in the sample packs we use the something like the numbers. They are in order for the first deck and for the second deck.
Yeah. Hi. Again. Next comment. Will there be text icon for hero cards to describe if it is hero's might or magic? Camille?
For this moment,
It's straight. Just we'll write it in traits, yeah.
yeah, we will use the traits if we want to refer directly to this, because we don't use in this case something like
another icon.
Yeah.
I'm honestly very hyped. Thank you. Okay, question about solo. If there is a boss fight, there is the risk of being snowball, cause if the player has 3 units on the field, it could cause too much damage to the enemy.
Not really, because you see one unit at this moment in the boss fight, but there will be supporting them also. So every action you take will have something in response. So if you have many units, there will be also many actions from the enemy side, like summoning extra units. I'm pretty sure the
More
Azure Dragon, if I could remember, have even special ability that have another activation in the same turn. So
yeah,
I think you.
and also you can be surprised with any spells and other surprises.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go to the next slide. There was a lot of questions regarding team battle 2 versus 2. Yeah. So simply, it's really similar to the normal versus game, but the contestants split the decks, split the HP. Have separate decks. What
Yes,
have
yes.
1 HPs, and they are fighting against each other with combined 2 armies. Yeah.
Yes. Also, we only put 3 locations on the map, and the best part of this, of course, like in every team battle, is we can make our decks with teammates, and after that go and battle. And this is very important because, for example, we tested with Camille and we played against other people, and Camille wanted to have had more living creature longer for more and more stack, but he needed my support, and I could, for example, heal him or maybe play more aggro for confusing our opponents. And this is very great because we can combine our decks and make 2 decks, but focusing maybe on 2 different things or maybe one specific.
Simply, there is little cooperative aspect.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So Kamil, could you tell us more about also 2 versus 2 mode?
Yes, there was very many questions about this system, and the answer is additionally you don't have to play this. You don't have more map. So everything you have from the core and expansions for the every players, you can play with that. Not additional maps is needed, but there is something that you can modify this even to make it even more exciting or something like that, because there is some limitation about the double map, but if you have more of them, you can play just like 1 versus 1 and create team adding another map from the sides. So you can play 2 versus 2 on 4 maps in total.
Mhm.
4 players, and each one will have your own sides. So that can put the games on another level of the. But
Different aspect.
this need lots of space
Yeah.
and also possibilities to add another players.
You know, to be honest, we know that this game takes a lot of space. That's the thing, yeah. You know, yes, that's true, yeah. But we, as designers, we think the tactical depth, which is in this game, is more important, yeah. Because Heroes of Might and Magic series have some, you know, specific mechanics, have some specific things, and necessary thing is to you know, to make some kind of, you know, mirroring effect for this, is having a big combat board, you know, to make some things happen on this combat board, to give you a full experience of Heroes. And maybe it is not a full experience of Heroes, but this is really big experience, yeah, what was also confirmed by external playtesters. Okay, let's go with
We
some
have-
questions.
Yeah, we have a question here. Sure, it will show. Yes.
Will we have an upgrade of Unit 7 unit in each faction in this campaign? What does
Yeah.
it mean?
Yes, 7 units per faction.
Yeah, yeah.
There's upgrade unit of 7 units. So if we,
Ah,
the question
upgrade.
is if we have like we have a skeleton, we will have skeleton warrior.
No, no, no. At this moment, no. In this, we have basic lineup of units. So you know, we have centaurs. We don't have centaur captains. We have dwarves. We don't have battle dwarves. We have green dragons. We don't have gold dragons. But this is what I can say. This is regarding this campaign. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. In this campaign. Yeah. You can imagine what will be in future, but I'm not saying anything. Okay. In case of setup, how should the location card be used? Individual and no restrictions on location zone?
Yes, definitely. In this format, you should use the free individual. So we will perform the game like 1 versus 1, but adding another mat with the same rules on the side. So this in this moment we have 3 locations per every player.
Yes.
Okay, there is a question regarding the additional heroes. I think it's really
yeah.
important here.
Yeah.
No.
No. Yes, you have. Yeah.
The additional heroes packs might magic
That was
will
awesome.
contain an extra hero for each faction that has been revealed at some point. It was accent? Yeah. Answered. Victoria already answered. Yeah. that's-
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. They will be revealed, and there is one another thing regarding this question. Please notice that this hero from these packs are present in the Queen Pledge and in the Collector Pledge, because in Queen Pledge, also in Queen Pledge and in Collector Pledge, I mean the Emperor Pledge, you have 2 additional hero boost packs. And one important thing, this is not a booster, so no random cards there. Every pack of these cards is the same, yeah? But they are included in the Queen Pledge and in the Collector Pledge. So if you have Queen Pledge or Collector Pledge, you don't have to take this because you already have it, yeah? Some people are splitting their pledges, so they are taking, 2 additional packs, yeah? But as an add-on, it is dedicated mainly to the Adept, yeah? Because in Adept you don't have additional hero packs, and maybe, someone wants to take 1 additional hero pack or 2 packs without faction playmats, just like in Sovereign, yeah? So that's how it is in add-ons. That is why it is add-ons, sorry for my English. Would it be possible to store all the cards in a single shared tray so they don't need to be divided into multi-plate separate boxes? Yes, it will be in Queen's Pledge big box, yeah?
Yeah, if I could remember, there is 2 types of big box you can choose.
Exactly.
The one with separated boxes, so you have every box is separate, and another one with the card itself, so there will be merged.
Yeah, so if you want to have, one box with, all cards inside in, one tray, yeah, or maybe 2 trays, yeah, depending, how other things will be packed. But I think it will be just 1 tray enough. It is about over 800 cards, so 1 tray will be enough. Go into Queen Pledge big box version, yeah, because you have 2 types of Queen Pledge, yeah, separate boxes and big box. In big box version you have this one. So in Collector Pledge, in this Emperor of Antagarich Pledge, you have the situation where you have separate boxes inside 1 big box. Yeah. Would love to have bigger mat version, maybe 9 on 9, at least 8 on 8, like a chessboard instead of 7 on 7.
We tested this.
Yeah, so that's the thing.
Okay, so let's talk about the size of map, because there is with the higher numbers like 8x8 or 9x9, there is a one major problem, because the size of the map on 7x7 is directly like the two regular maps the player use during the games or tournaments. So the most table without problem should fit it. But if we increase the number, the size will be the pretty much problem, and you will need a really big table to play that.
Yeah.
Also, the game is working really good on 7 players.
Yes,
yeah.
because when we had more spaces, map looked like empty, seriously
Yeah.
empty, and also you didn't feel pressure when your opponent was very close to your hero. Now you always have to remember about your opponent, maybe any surprises, spells and effects. But when the map was bigger, you had more space and more opportunity to hide somewhere, and that was very bad feeling.
No camping.
Yeah.
No camping. Say no to camping. Yeah.
One more.
I noticed that the community stretch goal first player coin has been unlocked. Is the coin made of plastic or metal? It's plastic, yeah, coin. We use the name coin, yeah, because it's a symbol coin, yeah, but you know.
Okay, so can we go?
Yeah, let's go. Cooperative mode. Kamil, go ahead. Oh, I love this art. I love the Mutare Drake. Since I was into board game project, I was dreaming to have a Mutare dragon in the game. Yeah, so that's why we have it here, because we think the great monsters are cool also in cooperative mode. Kamil, please.
Yes.
Help us.
So, in cooperative mode, there will be some special rules that allows you to play together against the scenarios I mean before. Mostly, like you will see, the one of the first was unlocked was the boss fight with Azure Dragon. So you have opportunity to take you and your cooperative to play against them. And here will the games go, because like I said in the previous one, depending on many actions, the actions taken by the AI, let's say,
AI player.
Yeah, AI player will take much more actions. So you have to play very careful and try to distract your enemies to just follow one and another player and not focus on the single one, because the games can go really pretty bad.
But it's also fun because you can try, in the home when you have a free evening, for example, you can try make your own deck, and your teammate can make also deck, and try that deck and play in the cooperative mode. Also, this is a very good way to present that game to other people, because you can help other people to start with playing in the home the card game, and you can present and you can explain rules in the cooperative mode.
I saw there was edited question regarding the Mutara, but it was edited. Will Mutara be usable in player versus player games as well? I told you that question will happen. I told you. Everyone want to play as a dragon.
Yes.
Kamil?
Yes, we have been working on the mechanics that will allow this and have some ideas. Still in testing, but this is very possible.
Yeah, this is hard, but in the cooperative versus mode, yeah, so 2 versus 1 or something like that. But we are checking it. Yeah. Okay. just laughing because I, when we created this card, that was my first thought. Yeah, people will want.
And
to
we
play.
also asked the question to my
Yeah.
when we make this for the constructed.
Yeah. Okay, let's go further.
I think
Maybe
we-
more question will happen. Let's go forward.
For another one. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the here comes the boom.
Give me a second. Maybe we'll.
Yeah,
back
something
or-
is
Of course.
Let's go for
Stream without any problems, technical problems, is not a good stream.
Yeah, 1 second. We will just
No
switch.
spoilers!
There's no spoilers. It's fine.
It's not a spoiler.
Don't ask me what this is.
No problem. Okay, okay, so Skirmish, this was the Steam Battle
Yeah,
Cooperative.
you can.
Yeah. Alright. Okay, so our next slide is regarding new mechanic adventure
Hope
map.
it's not back.
Yeah, it is not already unlocked, but I think it will be unlocked today, maybe today or maybe tomorrow. But I really like this idea because as a long year Heroes of Might and Magic player, I know that players want to have some kind of adventure in this game, in the solo part. Yeah, it is not. I think it is not really often. It not really often happens. Yeah, that you have some advanced adventure mode in this kind of games, in the card games. Yeah, and this is this is additional content because. Well, more, I think most of people will be playing this game in the versus mode, yeah. So this is totally additional content, but we are proud of it because it is working really, really nice. Kamil can say more about it, yeah, because he just played it 2 days ago.
Yeah, here you will have the map tiles, but there will be of course the hidden one, so you don't know exactly what you place and in which order. So playing the another tiles, discovering the locations, finding another fights. There is options also to avoid the fights and go strictly to the mission objective, and all of them have their own advantage, because if I avoid the fights, I can save more cards, more effects for the scenario one, so the final boss or whatever waiting for me at the end, or take the part and take fight over times and use this to strengthen your hero. Because here there will be one important changes, that your HP pool will travel with you from fight to fight, so you have to just don't use your HP like resources, because you can need this in the final one. So the fights on your way can be very harmful for you. And there is also the events you can find on the tiles or strange ups that can help you in any fight you choose. Like take the card you want at this moment to your hand from your deck. Some of scenarios will have special mechanics that used card cannot go back until you find, of course, the special event that can bring you occasion to restore some of them.
Yeah.
So there is a lot of options, lot of possibilities.
And a lot of stretch goals add you additional few tokens to play on this module. Yeah. Inside we are calling it map module, yeah, but it is a work in progress name. But this idea about this thing evolved from the Skirmish mode, because we played a lot of Heroes of Might and Magic on the PCs, yeah, like I said before, And we played also the Wake of Gods, yeah? The Wake of Gods, there was...
it's one of
there
the
was
unofficial.
one official, and I remember, and this was inspired in some way by some multiple fights which was present in this version of Adam. Yeah, Adam. No, it wasn't Adam. It was DLC, but an official DLC. It was a mod, yeah, rather mod is correct word. So I think in this this little thing which is added to the stretch goals is changing really a lot, yeah, because you know one scenario here can give you few hours of solo experience, yeah.
Yeah, because you can here find a few combats. So let's say the combat will take you 15 minutes. So you can find 1 to maybe 3 combats during adventure, and there is also the final one.
Yeah, it is not taking a lot of place because it is not necessary. That's the first thing. It is not mechanically in design way of thinking. It is not necessary. That's the first thing. This is of size of something like that. Yeah. So A5. Yeah. A5.
If I could remember, this is something like 16 by 24 centimeters.
If you back to the Heroes of Might and Magic, the board game is similar size like single town board.
Maybe I think a little bigger.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Oh no, will be the vampire hero? Of course, of course. No heroes without vampires. Yeah. Is the estimated Q4 2023 possible for us to receive the game? Seems little optimistic given the amount of work still needed for the game. Yes, it is possible. It is possible because our company is still growing and we are hiring new designers, and we already did it. Yeah, so we have more people to work on the game. So that's why we have possibility to deliver the game earlier. Yeah.
Yes.
But sometimes, you must understand that some things, in crowdfunding happens to most of the campaigns because, we are using, the processes are involved using external manufacturers, and some things causes delays here, and I think maybe you backed the Heroes board game campaign, and there is a delay in delivery, and maybe you are talking about this case, but just wanted to say it wasn't our fault, yeah, because our process, sending these things for printing was in time, yeah, but sometimes due to some geopolitical things we have delays. Simple. Okay, let's go. Is the artwork on the cards and drawn, I understand correctly, only 2 artists, Magdalena and Jana? Magdalena is the artist who made the arts for the covers of the boxes, and Jana made most of the units, but also other artists from our company are involved in this process.
Yeah, because the promo pack, the first version was mainly. But on the cards you will see much more artists.
I really love, for example, this one, Art of Necromancy, and it was made for Martin is making.
You can check on the bottom of the card.
Yeah, it will be written on the bottom. Yeah, I see. Marcin Jarkiewicz is making it. Yeah.
Tomasz, if I remember. Yeah.
Vivian, of course, Vivian Souza, and I think also there is David is making David is making also the art. David Jasiorski. Yeah. If I forgot about someone, you will write about it. You will read about it on the cards. Is hero limited to one type of artifact? Can give 2 helmets, but can have 1 sword, 1 shield artifact.
No, you
No.
can normally put the same types of artifacts. You can have, for example, 3 helmets. Because of course you need to remember it's a card game and it's like a little simpler than in PC game, and also you have more combination things.
Yeah, also in the deck you can have up to 3 copies, so you have some possibilities to use them back. So even if you have 2 swords, you can use them. Or also you can one unwanted card sacrifice for other effects.
Could you click this one? Yeah, factory. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, the factory producing takes a lot of time and could make delays. That's true. You know, also, we are every time we make crowdfunding, we make something new, something different, and sometimes, you know, the process of creating a new component in some new way, you know, need a new process. And you know, of course, we are aware of the dates, yeah, about time, but this process sometimes, you know, when you are receiving the samples for, you know, for a specific component, and we are not sure it will be, you know, enough good for the backers, we are, you know, we just have dilemma, yeah, you know, delay or low quality. In this case we are choosing delay, and this is true, yeah, because, you know, it is better to get a game with all components in really good quality than, you know, getting, you know,
Faster,
but
low quality.
with little issues, even if 80 or 90% of backer will not see this issue, yeah, because often it is a really small issue, yeah. I'm sure you will do great work on this, and I can't wait to play it. Hopefully more exciting stretch goals still to come. Definitely we have more stretch goals, that's true. And also thank you for good word, yeah. Another thing, can Hero, next question. Can you give us micrometers thickness? I think we can give it in update, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not remember now
Yeah.
how many micrometers will be in the that one. Yeah, we will need the update. This is hard to guess at this moment.
Yeah.
I
This is
don't
about
remember
thickness of the card, yeah?
No, not the thickness of the
the
card, but the
sleeve.
sleeves.
Sleeves, okay.
We have 100, but
It's
I'm not
about
sure
sleeves, yeah.
how was the thickness? Will they be like the 100 or the or 80?
No, I will just note this, note this one because, yeah, I just made a photo of comment because it is really important question, definitely. Yeah, we'll give you this data.
Okay. Can the hero being attacked use a boost to remove 1 damage? Yes, the boost should be used for every unit or for hero. In the case of hero, of course, for the removing damage because he don't deal damage to the unit. But yes, this should be the same mechanics for every target.
Yeah, and this all questions from
Let's go, yeah, all of questions. Come on with questions. And go
No,
with others.
if you want to more questions, yeah?
Yeah. Let's go with presentation.
Yeah, let's go with another one.
Frequently asked questions. What kind of game is this? Heroes of Might and Magic, the card game is expandable card game, ECG. So maybe it is. I think it was our communication issue, but yeah, a lot of people thought that we are making trading card game. We are not making trading card game. We are making the card game. No randomness, no randomized card in any pack of it, yeah? In the expansions or in no randomized cards. Please keep it in mind, just wanted to say it clear. Another. So, what I can say more here?
We can only say that there will be something if you like to collect some card of special version. There will be opportunity to take part in the tournament or something like events when we will prepare the same cards that you have already in the game in special version, so you can have the full art or holo version of the cards that was never at this moment opportunity to have.
Yeah. To motivate players more to go on tournaments, of course, we understand we must give something extra. So, you know, we cannot give you as a prize a copy of card which you can buy in the shop, yeah? So, yeah, on tournaments you will be able to get some really unique cards, yeah? And also playmats, yeah?
Yeah. We have question.
Oh, I think there is suggestion to answer this question in Polish.
Okay, hi. What is the Tor plan to support the game in future?
Of
Tor
course.
plan?
Tour plan, probably like a tournament pack or fun.
A możesz po polsku zapytać?
I'm pretty sure that is about the plan for our releases in the future. So at start we will release in the retail.
It's the specific question to answer it in 5 minutes even. So yeah, but simply we have a plan for this, but cannot say more about this at this moment. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Do you guys plan to add more factions on the TTS? I don't think so. We don't want to release, the whole game on the TTS at this moment. Maybe something will change in future, but at this moment, it is no. We will make some upgrades on the TTS surely, yeah. But and we are making also play tests with external playtesters via TTS. So if you want to attend into playtest, just send mail to us, on every email, which is on our website. Just say you want to be involved in playtest, so you will be able to see some more cards before they will be printed. Yeah. Okay, let's go with next question from then. Yeah, mentioned that the game lasts 30 minutes. Is it possible for the game to end much sooner?
Yes. Again, when you play against aggro decks, like against Stronghold, for example, with Inferno. Oh my gosh, Stronghold with Inferno is so destructive. Seriously, Kamil made this deck and break my elbows, and I tried play with Fortress in the defensive, and I think Castle or something, that combination. And seriously, when we played in the Inferno and Stronghold, that game was only 15 minutes, I think. Seriously, because that was very aggro deck, and I didn't have time for respond. But of course, if I prepare better my deck for that playtesting, probably I could have more response for that aggro. But I made bad my deck and I lost.
Don't play with Robert. And don't play with Kamil.
So we're back to the question that we have before.
Yeah, I wanted to. Okay, your plan. I'm sorry, I didn't realize that. I was just wondering. A tour plan. Okay, so they are expecting we make some special tour to promote the game. This is a good idea. But yeah, supporting. We will support the retailers. Yeah, so the local shops will be organizers of the tournament, and they will have a possibility to get extra promotional cards and the playmats. Yeah, so that's the thing. Yeah, but we are believing really in grassroots initiatives, but because we made it this way in the board game, and a lot of people are playing now the tournaments in board games, and you know, it was inspired also by the way PC version expanded through the world, because they created the campaign editor and give people the power to create their own scenarios. That is what happened in the board game, and that is what happened in the board game tournament scene. So we think in this game is also happened, because why? Because we received a lot of positive feedback regarding the gameplay via TTS.
Okay.
Oh, Kamil, it is yours.
Yeah. How does the combo artifacts work? Is it part of the deck, or do you pull it out of the box once you play each piece or artifact set? Okay, so the part of the working, you get it right. So you have to have specific piece of artifact already on the board. But for the combo artifacts, we will have special location. We're still working about the this is called the Vanguard one, the part of. There is a 3 specific card. We are testing at this moment, and this is working really well. When you use this card, because there is only 1 copy on the card you can have in the deck, and to put them into the Vanguard zone. So you will have to just block one of your Vanguard for this one artifacts, and if you have the pieces, then you can just put them in, that one combo in the play.
Yeah, and I think it's all. Of course, you replace the first artifacts for the combo artifact.
Yeah.
The game is rated for ages 14 and up. Why this age requirement so high? The rules seem quite simple. Oh, this is this is regarding the you know, it's a good age to be on the box. You know, how to say it. Jak powiedzieć, że to jest dobra średnia wieku? It's middle of the...
Middle of age, for example, if you mean. But I think also it's about not rules. It's not for rules because yeah, the rules is simple, but we think is more like about average of ages for younger players.
Yeah, most games which are treated as the games, not as a toys, are marked with 14 and up. But there is also one thing, you know, of course, in the world, you can have, you know, a lot of turbo genius 3-year-old children which can understand this game, you know, and beat up few adults and be the master of the universe. Yeah, but sorry, it wasn't a plot, but but you know, numbers like this must consider, you know, the whole wider spectrum of population. Yeah, so that's how it works. So, but I don't recommend it for 3 years old children, but you know, if you want to play it with younger people, nobody will stop you, yeah, but I'm not suggesting it, yeah. But that is how people do it, because I remember when I was child, yeah, I was playing also the games, you know, I was 5 and I was playing games, you know, 14 plus, yeah, but you know, in 95 nobody cared about these things. We were just playing.
That was a different time.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go to the next couple. Will we be able to buy tournament mats in the future? You will be able to win the tournaments mats in future. Yeah, you will be able to go on the tournament. That is how we are motivating people to play the tournaments. Yeah, because the prize from the tournament must be for winning a tournament. Yeah, it is not for wider, you know. It's not buyable. Yeah, it shouldn't be. That's the idea of tournament.
Using the Vanguard slot is clever. Yeah, I like.
Thank you.
Yeah. We also like this idea, and it's worked pretty well.
And we are also glad that people understand the rule. Okay, let's go with another. Let's speed up a little bit. What languages will be available? English, Polish, German, French, Czech, and Spanish. Spanish language is available. Hola. These languages are confirmed, and these languages will be released. So yeah, again, Spanish is available. Okay, next.
Okay, let's
Go with this question. What game modes do you have planned other than standard versus one? We already answered this question. Solo, cooperation mode, and we are checking some mixes of this types. How will shipping look like? Here is a long answer. Read it by yourself. So this question should be asked regarding specific country, yeah?
Yeah, because there's every country,
Have different taxes, different systems, different situation, and a lot of geopolitical factors are changing. So, but it is explained on our main website. When you scroll up, down, it is well explained there. Yeah. Maybe on chat someone.
Yeah, we have one.
Okay, we have Polish backer. So pardon for answering it Polish. Hej, a jak działa mechanika stakowania jednostek? To jest grając nekropolią możemy przywracać jednostki z discarda. Czy jest możliwe stakowanie na przykład wampirów w nieskończoność? This is a question regarding stacking a units, and I think Kamil, you can answer in both languages.
Yeah, let's go with first let's answer with the Polish. A więc grając nekropolią możesz przywracać sobie, tak jak piszesz, właśnie z odrzuconych kart z powrotem, które przywołają ci wampiry, ale tutaj kwestia jest taka, że nieskończoność jest raczej względna, ponieważ zawsze kosztuje nas to jakąś kartę. Zawsze musi jakaś karta wywołać dany efekt. Czyli jeżeli użyjemy na przykład Animated Dead, możemy sobie przywrócić karty, ale już jedno Animated Dead nam zeszło. Zostały nam dwie w talii, więc możemy to jeszcze zrobić na przykład dodatkowe 2 razy. Plus możemy 3 razy zagrać samego wampira, mając go w swojej talii. Zawsze musimy po prostu jakiś zasób poświęcić, żeby przywrócić i zagrać z powrotem daną kartę. Więc w nieskończoność to raczej bardzo trudne rozwiązanie, ponieważ zawsze stracimy jakąś kartę w tym kierunku. Okay, so I will I already
answered in English because people are interested in this question, I think.
So now I will also answer this in the English one. So the question was about the stacking units like the Infinity in the Necropolis, because they can just put the cards from the discard. There is some kind of limits, because every time you are ordered to receive card, you have also a player card. So the limit of card is to 3 copies. So I can play 3 vampires, 3 animated dead. So every time I bring them back, I also pay a card. So there is no options to the Infinity sizing one of the units.
Okay. Oh, we have a question. Yes, we already play tested it. Captain Joshizaur.
Yes, but when you have 60 cards in your deck, you have more problem with stack your units, because we wanted to focus on that stacking and increase size units. And when you have 60, it's seriously problematic. When you have 45 cards in deck, you have more opportunity to draft what you want, but also for increase size of your units. And that version for 45 cards is better, because we know that after playtesting.
The only case here is the numbers, because if we will choose the 60 cards, there will be 4 copies, so the probably chances will be the same. but in the game and the test show that the 3 copies are the perfect one. And also, if you open the deck or buy new, for example, expansion that will maybe comes next in the shop, you will have only 4 the same cards, 4 again the same card. Yeah, so with the 3 copies, we can put more different cards in each set.
Yeah, and you have to remember if we probably make a 60 card deck for each faction, that also will be more expensive. And we also thought about this, and the 45 cards deck is the better version.
Next question. No. Politoru347A. Do you think the game can have the potential to keep growing for decades? We want it. We truly believe it and we want it. So yeah, we are believing it a lot. Yeah,
we are doing many plans with this one game.
We really want it. We really want it. You know, we are pushing our motivation and making everything to make it happen.
Okay. Again in Polish, this is the same similar question from the before, this continuation. W takim razie, czy jest więcej kart, które przywracają karty z discarda i jaki jest limit staku jednostek? A w ten sposób.
Do we have more cards to return your cards from discard pile? Yeah, in English.
Okay, so, więc tak, będzie więcej kart, które przywracają z discarda, a jeżeli chodzi o tam nieskończoność, to faktycznie daną jednostka nie ma limitu, ile możemy położyć na nią size'u. Tak samo jak tydzień temu na streamie pokazywałem, miałem szkieleta, który miał 10 tokenów na sobie, więc tak, jeżeli chodzi o górny limit size'u, to nie istnieje. I tak jak mówiłem, karty możemy tam zagrywać, ale tak, jeżeli w ten sposób rozumiemy nieskończoność, to tak możemy włożyć tyle tokenów, ile będziemy w stanie akcji wywołać.
So the size of the stacks is that was the question.
It's not limited.
The size of the stacks is unlimited, but the number of specific cards is limited in
Yes.
deck. Yeah, it's free. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
only
free
the card
cards,
action
yeah.
limit you.
So I think that's the point. You can make bigger stacks, but you are making it from other cards. Yeah. Yeah. So that's the thing. Let's go to the next question.
Okay, so this is the another continuation from the previous.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you have another.
Captain Joshizar. You can't do spell to the hero with magic area. Will there be spells that can target a hero? It's a subject of consideration.
Yes, I want, but of course we play testing this because, for example, I look at to another TCG games, but for now, when we play testing, the pings, of course, and dealing damage with spells to hero is very destructive, and this give you a very bad feeling for that game, because if you have only, for example, 1 maybe 2 health on your hero and but better position on the map, and your opponent ping you with spell and game ends, it's very bad ending, bad feeling with that from that, and for I wanted pings and dealing damage from spells, but seriously, we think probably better idea is not dealing damage to hero, but of course we can create special spell, maybe special ability, but with low damage, for example.
Are the factions, next question,
Yeah.
Are the factions in the game really balanced? In the PC version, the Castle faction was the strongest, could be same in this game. No, we don't want it. We don't want it. As we mentioned before, we played a lot of Heroes of Might and Magic games, and that was my feeling, that was my experience also in third part of the game, that Castle is balanced, because my older brother was beating me up all the time with the Castle. And I say to him, hey man, Would you like to play another faction? No. Yeah, so that's the thing. And we did it already in the board game, so we have it in mind, yeah? So, you know, for example, the scouting card, you know, the scouting card in the board game is one of the best cards. As you remember correctly, I think you remember, the scouting was not quite cool ability in the PC version regarding the single player games, yeah? Like, yeah. So it wasn't good, but in our board game was good. So you know, also you know the fortress was not really good castle in the PC version.
Yeah.
I remember in 90s I read, you know, there was a magazine called, I think, Secret Service, and there was a big article about tactics for every castle. And you know, there was a big article for how to play castle, how to play inferno, how to play the dungeon, and in the end was how to play the fortress. And there was written one sentence: find another castle. so you know, we know these things, and we say no, let's make fortress strong castle, and that is what we did in the board game. So in the card game also we will, you know, we keep in mind to balance these things, yeah. So yeah, yes. I hope I answered your question.
Okay, we have a question.
Okay, let's go to the next questions.
We
Yeah.
have ever. Now we can go with one here.
Yeah. Which items are exclusive to this campaign? All Founders Edition faction playmats. So all these playmats with, you know, faction graphics and Founders Edition symbol are Game Found exclusive. All Founders Edition cards, so all cards marked with Founders Edition label are not common. They are only in the Game Found campaign. That is how we are showing a respect to backers who funded the game, simply. Yeah. Holo cards from the stretch goals, exclusive holo versions unlocked during the campaign. So holo cards from the stretch goals are also exclusive. And big boxes. Big boxes only during campaign. No big boxes in the retail, yeah? How do the big box function in this campaign? The big box version of the Queen Pledge contains everything in one box. Yeah, so this is the answer simply. And the Emperor Antagonist contains larger box where you have stocked separate boxes, yeah? Why? You know, what we see in campaign based on the number of pledges, we see that we did it properly. Why? Because when we saw the arts on the individual boxes, we realized that lots of people will want to have these boxes, yeah? So, you know, there are some players, power players, who want to have you know, just cards, just gameplay in one box, and they want to pay one price and get it all, and, you know, no separate boxes. But they are also, I think, collectors, yeah? Collectors, people who like to have a collections, yeah? People who want to have all these beautiful arts, you know, on the separate box. So that's why we moved it into collector pledge, and that's why it is solved this way. And based on the numbers which we are observing every day, every hour, to be honest, we see that half people want this solution and half people want this solution. So I think it was a good point to add a Queen Big Box also, and thank you for writing it in comments. Next, please.
Okay.
Will the boxes fit sleeved cards?
Yeah.
Yeah. Next question.
Next question.
Stretch goal sneak peek. Okay, so we just wanted to, you know, make some sneak peek regarding the stretch goals. Yeah, and you know, thank you for, you know, giving us your time on this stream and say a little bit about these cards, because A lot of these cards are during playtesting phase,
Yes. Yes.
and a lot of these cards are during playtesting phase, and could change. Yeah, it is on graphics VIP. It is work in progress, but also you can write suggestions about these cards. But we just want to, share with you some our thoughts and what you can expect regarding these cards. Yeah. So Kamil.
Okay. So let's say about the first one unit that you have opportunity to unlock during the schedule. So they will have the enchanter one, and there I'm pretty sure they have the right description of them. So the main ability that help you is that you can play a spell without paying cost when the unit is adjacent to the enemy. This one will help you really to cast heavy spells without paying them. And additionally, that they have the 4 HP, they are pretty good in holding damage. So if you use spells and you are planning to use casters, for example, like I'm not sure which one character I can remain here, but there's lots of cards that can cost very well, but with this one you can just cast it for free. But the only restriction is that the target must be adjacent to them. Okay, maybe let's stop for a second and go to the campaign's page. Yeah. So let's go. Pretty sure to the student. Sure.
You can do it. You can do it, Kamil. But
I will
you can have. I think you have here.
No.
Game front.
Trust me, no.
Okay.
Okay.
About also. Oh, you have now game front. Okay. Okay. I thought maybe I wanted to say more about factions. But if you have now game front side.
Let's go to the pledges section. Yeah, I just wanted to explain. We just wanted to explain. The whole page. Yeah, and how it works. Yeah.
Yeah. So we will go straight to the rewards. Yeah. Play section rewards. This is from this one. Yeah.
Okay, so let's first check the big box, version of Queen of Might and Magic pledge, So in this pledge, Queen of Might and Magic big box, you don't have separate boxes inside, of it. Yeah, something happens.
Yeah.
It's always. Yeah, so
Love it.
I will just continue. So in the Queen pledge, you don't have separate boxes inside. You have one big box, and inside of it you have tray, and inside of this tray you have all gameplay necessary components. So you don't have collectible things here. You can take this pledge, add some play mats, add things like that, because it doesn't contain it. Another thing is Adept of Might and Magic. I think it's quite simple, because you have here a starter set and stretch goals, Stretch goals combined with starter set, it's all you need to start with the game, but without, expansions, So, but, in stretch goals you have enough cards, to make some, modifications in deck, to play the solo mode especially. You have a lot of solo combining these two things, so it gives you really good value. And also in starter set you have 2 neoprene playmats, which you are
create your map.
You are creating a map, by using them together. So it is, you don't need, to play the game for 2 players. Yeah, you don't need anything else but adapt pledge. Yeah. Okay, let's go for yeah. Other thing, other pledge is Sovereign of Might and Magic, and in this pledge you can you have some more collectible things in good price, yeah, because when you are buying these things separately, playmats and additional hero packs and faction sleeves, you will pay more than in this pledge, but this is dedicated to people who want a little bit of gameplay, to factions, a little bit of collectible things, yeah. And Queen of Might and Magic, it's the all-in gameplay pledge, so it means it contains the same content like Queen of Might and Magic beat box, but without the but with little separate boxes, yeah. So all these arts which are shown on these boxes will be there, but this is not in one big box. They will be just packed in the carton, so you will have separate boxes just like on this picture, yeah. And let's go to the collector pledge. Emperor of Antagaric, the collector pledge, yeah, the whole collection. You have everything packed inside one big box, and in this one huge box you have organizer with separate boxes, just like on this picture, yeah. So just wanted to explain it. Let's check stretch goals section. Okay, we are so close. 11,000 euros to unlock the adventure map. I think it will happen during this night, to be honest. Yeah, I think it will happen during this night. Okay. So I think we will answer some questions and we'll be going to the very end. Okay. Are the card sleeves?
Okay, let's go with that. Are the cards?
Are the card sleeves slippery, or will they have a textured back to prevent the cards from sliding? I think it's all work in progress, because we want to decide very well about this, because we more focus about more safely cards inside than the back, or than the texture on the back.
That's a good question, because at this moment it's still not decided how the back of the will be, or will be like the gray one or the textured. I personally don't think that the slipper it's something bad in the cards, because most of my sleeves for the card games are in slippery one. So maybe this is because I'm using them very long time, so maybe that is why I don't have a problem with them. But at this moment, it's still not decided.
We'll surely consider it, but to be honest, we didn't consider this one, widely, so deeply at this moment. But what we can say about card sleeves, we can say, the picture on the other side will be in really, really good quality. So that's what we can say, and of course the sleeves will be good quality.
Okay.
How soon we can expect spoilers of the actual card arts or the deck lists for the factions?
We still work in progress.
No,
work for arts, but
every day
maybe more for mechanics.
Yeah, every day we are adding some extra arts.
Yeah, we are preparing the arts. There is also the updates. We frequently putting still another options showing you what will be. Depending on your question, you're asking more about the solo mode, so we prepare the update when we describe it with details how it will work, and this will go with almost everything we have next.
Yeah, I have a. Give me that question
That
from
one?
Pastor. Yeah, how many times? I love questions like that. How many times have you tested the game? I don't know. Many.
Yeah.
We were all surprised that you started this campaign quite quickly after the release of the board game. Had you been preparing for this release long before? Yes, I think the preparations for this process started not long before. It depends. What do you mean? For me, long it's half of a year. Yeah, the the preview of the campaign was published half year before it started, I think. So I think it was quite long. Yeah, and when we published the campaign, we was after a lot of playtests. Yeah, how many? Hundreds, I don't know. 937, no. I don't know, but really a lot of playtests. I can say, 1 year, about 1 year playtesting maybe, something like that.
Plus, additionally, there is not that we start from the scratches. We have some mechanics before that we implement and adjust to this project.
Yeah. And there is another thing that during developing the basics of this game, we created 3 other games.
Yes.
So they are not yet released, but when you are inventing, when you are creating some mechanics, and you are developing it, when you are checking it together, you have some cool ideas, and sometimes you have some good ideas which are not good for this project but can be good for some other project. Yeah, so that's what I meant.
Yeah, for example, let's talk about the situation with the combat effects. I'm still looking for moment and the right place to put them in the board game, but here I think I need to put them as soon as possible.
As a fun question.
Yeah, next.
Starting from Kamil.
As a fun question, which faction is your favorite so far? I have 2 favorite factions, and this is the difficult situation because both of them are in the starter. So my favorite faction is Castle and Necropolis.
In the PC game, I like the Inferno, but in the card game, I don't have. Seriously, I only don't like play like a Necropolis. I don't know why. I don't like the discard pile or return, but
Necropolis about about power and raising those hundreds of
yes,
skeletons.
but I am very happy because always I very like test and create my own ideas and mix a lot ideas and create a lot of decks, and every combination is very satisfied for me. And if I play Stronghold and, for example, Fortress, when this stronger aggro and Fortress now is more defending, but I have idea for that, and that is very I am very happy because I can create a combination in the two seriously different faction, and every game is very interesting for me and give me more and more happy for every play.
Yeah, maybe it was. Sorry. Me also. I love Necropolis and Dungeon. Necropolis because raising the leeches, and I love that things in games. I love undead always in games, and Dungeon because Dungeon is really evil, really evil. So I like to play evil factions always in every games.
Okay, next one. Maybe it was answered before, but what is the format of card?
This is the format of
It's a normal cards, normal
60.
This is 63 and 88.
Yeah, this is like the TCG standard.
Yeah.
Okay, next one. Doesn't matter, not slipper, but make the art look weird of the sleeves.
You had one, yeah? Because I also doesn't have any with that slave, but you had that one, yeah?
Yeah, I have the one and another one with the textured and the textured box. Yes, they can just
Yes, yes.
make
It
lower
could-
quality of the
Yeah.
image. They are not pretty and shiny like the one in the gray one. But yeah, I also on the side with that they need to look really well.
Okay, can we go back to the stretch goals?
Yes.
Presentation.
Okay, let's go here. That
We answered all questions.
those
Somebody is still watching us?
which stretch goals? This one or the one on the back?
Yeah, just a quick
Yeah.
preview of the already unlocked stretch
Oh
goals.
no.
Can,
This one?
yeah. No, please give me.
What are you pressing?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, so as in the board game, and as in the original version, the units will be inspired by their, jak powiedzieć, pierwowzory,
The first version?
by the original version.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, by the original version, so trolls will have some skills with regenerations. He will be, just healing. Yeah. Next
Okay.
slide.
This is the right one? No, this is the last one. Wait,
Oh,
here.
we can go.
Let's jump back by manual. I
Yeah.
don't like it.
Sorry for that.
Me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we can go from the start. Yeah. Okay, Amulet of the Undertaker. Basically, here you got 3 artifacts, together 9 necromancy artifact cards. And these cards, the powers on these cards will allow you to bring back units, and they will be good for the necropolis, of course. So undead trade units. Yeah. So you have here 3 copies for each type, and together they will make some boom. But
Also, as you can see, there is no specific restriction that these heroes cannot use this card because they are from undead. But the card itself calling to the specific trait, in this case the undead. So you will need to have the specific units to use them. Okay. So we can slowly go further, I think.
Yeah.
Let's go.
okay, astrologers cards. These cards will be not used in the tournaments. We know it at this
Yes.
moment. Yeah, it is just to enhance the gameplay, to give you more fun during this. But these cards will be not used in the tournaments, and this is a really nice idea because in the original version, the astrologers events was only titles in the game. Yeah. Also in the board game, it was cards only in text. In these cards, we wanted to give some extra arts, to make more climate during the gameplays. Yeah. I think this is most valued thing for the players who like the lore. Yeah. Who like the
Yes.
fluff. Yeah. Because in the gameplay it's fun, but it is an option to play it for fun and not for it is not for tournaments, and for hard playing.
Yeah, because of the specific type of this card, because they can harm or help on the both sides. That is why they are created for the casual players.
Yeah, another thing is that all of these cards on every stretch goal, so all astrologers cards have different art. Yeah. So here, if you have 4 astrologers cards, you have 4 different arts. It is not published yet, but we are showing here 1 art. But this stretch goal gives you 4 additional arts. So each copy have different art in this case.
Okay, we have 2 questions. Let's go with them for the moment. I'm quite surprised that among the add-ons, there isn't a quick container where the tokens could be stored. I will have to use the cookie jar again. We have this the bug.
Yeah, I think so. If you could I think you are still there. If you could be more specific about this, because I don't think we get it.
I think we plan to use the bug that was in the
Yeah.
to store every tokens you have there.
No. Of course, different. Sorry, I must answer Dogma.
This for the moment. This with this one.
Sorry, I just saw another questions.
Yeah. This one was about the stored tokens.
Yeah.
So the bug will be the solution for
You
that.
can store all tokens in the core game.
But the others there isn't a continuous.
Like a
Yeah,
container.
because there is lots of space in the box. There is
Yeah.
special prepared, and you also have the bug one where you can store extra one. Okay, there is.
Also, you can store tokens in the token pouch. Yeah.
Last question. YouTubers I follow still haven't posted a review of this game. Could it be that you send the demo version to only a very limited of people?
No, we sent it to a lot of, but we are still waiting for videos. Yeah.
Yes, and we have still more copies because there is only the part that was sent, and we still don't have our own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys mean only different art? No. Also, the text will be different. That's the question I wanted to answer as fast as I can. No. The effects will be also different. It will be not, 4 cards with one effect.
No, if you are talking about the astrologers, there will be every card different.
Yeah. Let's go to the next stretch. I mean, when I play the game, I have nowhere to put them.
This is about the tokens, of course.
Yeah, I understand. So it is about, some add-on additional, like some tray for it, some...
Maybe. But I think we will organize the box and everything will be okay in the box.
Yes, but this is regarding playing the game, so maybe it is question about, some official container, for it.
Maybe something like, when you pull them, you have something like bug prepared, so you don't have to make them separately every time. So you have only the box, you check them on the and you have everything.
I think I understand this question this way. This is a cool thing to add it to our notes. Okay, let's go with another stretch goal, which is already unlocked. Skirmish mechanic and skirmish Azure Dragon scenario. Yeah. So this in this stretch goal you have Azure Dragon, and Azure Dragons will have some special skills like splash damage and fear, which will be working on the weaker units, and it will work it will help to avoid attacks from the cheaper units, because cheaper units are weaker units mostly in this game.
The core is that the boss will have, like we write here and post right before, there are 2 cards, so they move together and they can be attacked from many sides at the same time. Also, I'm pretty sure at this moment the Azure Dragon is the one of most terrifying the boss here, because it's still pretty low win ratio against him, so he needs to be a little stopped.
Let's go to the next. Sandro with combo artifact. We are waiting for the Sandro art. It will be announced. I think it is. We will show it. Maybe it will be possible to show it. In 1 week. But Cloak of the Undead is here, and this is stretch goal with combined artifacts. and also it enhances new mechanics first time, because this mechanic is not in corset. Yeah?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. And that is also the answer that was questioned a little ago. Yeah, and yes, this was the right. You have the in most cases you will have the three specific artifacts in play, and then you can just put it instead of them.
Yeah, simply this artifact will give you a power to, to do some cool things with your undead armies.
Yeah.
So. Okay, mass spells, yeah. This is also something what is in stretch goals. It's mass spell mechanic, so it means we have spells which are causing damage or effects for the, wider perspective.
Yes.
Yeah, and the
It's
whole
a-
map.
Yeah, here we got the Inferno. It will be just, damage spell, but we were playtesting some options, with burning. So, so I mean that, the fire-based spell is not only causing a damage, in one moment. Yeah, it is also burning,
Yeah,
in the
slowly.
longer
The
perspective.
drain your HP.
Yeah, so we are testing things like that. Cannot guarantee, but we are, looking for these kind of solutions for the fire-based fire-based spell. Sharpshooters, of course, sharpshooters will have some extra attacks when they will be shooting. Yeah.
Yeah, but also because here you have not wrong text, but we have new. Now sharpshooter can shoot without any disadvantage, and also can shoot even other units is adjacent to sharpshooter.
Yeah, because shooting units, regular shooting units have some kind of disadvantage. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Fire element will have a nice comment.
Oh, we have questions. Okay.
Tak, jeszcze 10 minut, myślę, że...
Okay, let's go.
I think we have 10 minutes to the end of this
Can you
stream.
translators improve it? If I order Czech version, we have few key issues on the cards in the board game. I might have to check English version in order. In example, order English version one as well. Okay. I'm not
We are cooperating with recommended translating agency. That's what I can say.
I don't think we use the same agency like for the base game.
No, the base,
Now we use the
it is different
one.
partner. It is different partner. Yeah.
Yeah. Fire elemental plus
Burning kill combo incoming. Maybe.
And plus fireball.
Yeah. Armageddon plus Black Dragons. For mass ongoing spell with the card template to put on the map to specify the area.
the mass ongoing spells will be put on the side of the map, so they will be affected on the whole map or the specific enemies, depending on the description on the card. Okay.
Yeah, that's the plan, I think. Yeah, that's the plan.
If most spells are only in the stretch goals, will they be banned from tournament play?
Not everything from stretch goals is banned from tournament play, but that's the plan for, I think, most of the mass, some of mass spells could be.
Yeah, it will be depend how the destructive will be. Maybe some of them will be illicit, or maybe all of them will be fine because of the. We will monitor this.
Yeah, but we want, of course, balance how much we can, and we don't want banned a lot cards. So.
Yeah. Also, there is the specific play, because if you use the mass spell, this is only one card, and if you have the dispel or something, you use one card to dispel really strong effects. So this can be also painful for the attacker that use lots of resources to put strong effect, and you just dispel this. Okay. Maybe the next card game will be in VR. Tabletop games are most played because they are almost no difference from the real thing.
It's a really great idea. I
But
think. Yeah.
but this is not the end of this because
Sorry.
you can use the VR in the tabletop.
Yeah. Okay,
The
let's go to the
simulator.
stretch goals back because I think we must finish in
Yeah.
10 minutes and
Okay.
want to just give you a short preview about the skills.
Yeah. Let's.
So the
do
Crystal
start.
Dragons will have some kind of defensive abilities against spell and small units. It was just like in the Heroes computer version.
Yeah.
I remember in Heroes 3 it wasn't written that he have some resistance, as I remember correctly. Correct me if I'm wrong, but
I
it
need to
has.
check because I don't remember every specific or every trait used.
Yes,
because
and
in
he
the
will-
units.
Yeah, and he will have some HP. There is a concept also to allow him to boost your hero stats, but
Yes, when
it's a concept. Yeah. Yeah, mass slow. Like the previous. Simply slow will cause a slow. Yeah, slow will be affecting your, and it is affecting, and it is 100% sure that slow is affecting will be affecting
Movement.
the movement.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Also in mass version.
Yeah.
Yeah, the series of shooting artifacts which will gives you some bonuses. Of course, every artifact will give you some bonuses to shooting, some range bonuses, some damage bonuses, but every artifact will do it in other way.
Yeah.
yes,
And here in the stretch goal you have 9 artifact cards, 3 types of these artifact cards. Yeah, of course, the heroes in the stretch goals are connected with with specific combo artifacts also, and the Gallo hero will be some skills. Will have some skills related to sharpshooters.
and other archers.
Yeah.
Because we wanted to make a hero where you can put a lot archers and all, for example, only archers. For example, mixing with Dendroid, and you can try make a seriously fort with only archers and tank units, and from range try shoot to the opponent hero and take down.
And the fireball will be solution.
Yes, Kamil very like destroy my archery army with fireballs and other types spell.
Translation companies should hire more gamers. We have another comment. This one, which we are using now, is really do it. Yeah, we see, during the translation process, we always receive a lot of questions, and based on these questions, we can see that these people are playing games a lot. Yeah, because the detail of this question says it to us. Yeah. Yeah. Also, we have unlocked mass spell cards, destroy undead. This spell was I love this art. This spell wasn't present in the board game, as I remember correctly. Yeah. Of course, this will be a mass spell which causes some harm to undead creatures. Yeah, in some way. Yeah. I think it will be just opposite version of the triple, as I remember. This one. Oh, and here you have an example of Week of the Missing Catapult. It's we use this one. So this event. This is astrologer's card. So this is some kind of event. Yeah. And for example, this one. Allows, not allows, determines that players must destroy artifacts cards. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I have one question. Okay, really last question. I can already imagine the question. Why do I never win? Is this more of strategy game or game of luck?
Strategy, totally, I think.
Yes.
Yes, this is the lots of strategy here. The main thing is the strategy, but I don't think the luck help you well, or maybe if you are just gambling. But there is a space for the mind play, because when you have the moment when you have to play the boost card, you can try to trick enemies because the cards used in the play or in map are much more valuable than just adding one defense or one attack. Mainly, but sometimes also the covering the units that make them live longer can make you profit in another way. So there is lots of situation, and all depends on your tactics or your play, or how you will to trick your enemy. One more idea: 2 versus 2 variants. One pair on the surface, the other one subterranean, split battlefield, but 1 HP pool. Yeah, that is also the possibility to make it that way.
We are happy because, like you see, you have ideas for this, and the card game and that game give you seriously a lot of opportunities to create your own game, because of course we can give you scenarios, we can give you modes for that game, but very simple and very easy. You can create your own variants, and if you want to play, you can. This is very great in this game, and if you have fun from this, seriously keep going and create your own variants. And remember, you can share with this on GameFound in the chat, for example.
Not only in GameFound, yeah, a lot of people are sharing their own ideas regarding the board game, our previous project, yeah?
Yeah, the things go with the board game, like you say, because there is the easy way to set your own rules, making home rules, or tweaking something like adding additional enemies. Okay, this fight, maybe the Skirmish one will be for someone to less exciting because he know everything. Maybe add more enemies, trigger one more effect. That can be easy adjust for your preferences. If you want to have really hard fight, you can make it by just simply adjusting rules. Yeah. Okay, let's go with another slide.
Yeah. Fairy Dragon, that idea. We play tested, we have, on the picture we have 2 dragons. And there is nice history with this because when the artist was drawing this, it is by Jana, I think, yeah, this one is by Jana. When Jana was drawing it, she just gave us this idea, yeah, to, let's, the fairy dragons are so small, so let's draw 2. And this inspired us to start tests with an ability which allows them, to split them, because you have together 2 cards, but they are small, so, they can make some extra things during the battle by,
Also, the funny thing
teleportating themselves or things like that, yeah?
Yeah, also the funny thing is that I wish to have the card that splits,
Yeah.
but when I see this art, I know this must be done.
This must happen, yeah. Of course, we have Dragon artifacts, similar, working just like in the computer game, inspired by computer game. It is reducing damage or cancelling boosts. I think rather reducing damage is similar to the game, because most of these artifacts just gave defense, attack, or bonuses to luck and morale. Yeah, here they will be some kind of protection. Ras Dragon scenario. Ras Dragon is big, so it have a big one art. and brass dragons will make some splash damage and some kinds of poisoning. Yeah, it was called acid. Yeah, totally. This spell, I think, is more inspired by later parts of the game because we are testing some freeze ability here. So it is not only harming the damage; it is also freezing a unit. Yeah, for a while.
Yeah, it's
is
like
not
the
given.
special status, like we are talking near the Inferno about the burning.
Yeah.
So it may happens here, or this will maybe in the later version or additional pack.
Yeah, and this one art is also for by Olivia. Yeah, Olivia is also
Yeah.
Olivia. Yeah, and haste. Of course, we don't need to say what haste is doing. Haste is adding you a speed. Yeah, movement. Yeah, and another hero, we connected Catherine with Power of the Dragon Father in stretch goal, and you can expect that we'll be giving some support to the dragon units. Yeah,
Yes.
not Catherine. We are talking about Power of the Dragon Father. Yeah.
Okay, we have next questions. About the sleeves, will the sleeves be transparent or will they have any markings on the back? If they were, would it interfere with connection to the decks? The first, every set of cards will have the art on the back, so they won't be transparent from the back of the card. Front, of course, will be transparent with any additional marks in connecting decks. During the connecting decks, if you create the decks, you will choose one of the sleeves you will like the most, and just put the specific card in the one you chosen, because there is no options to use the different one for the one deck.
Okay.
Okay, another. Will the game be produced entirely in Poland, Europe, or will it have to be transported from the China?
At this moment, we plan to produce the game in China. Yeah.
Okay, another one. Will the game be produced for future pushes, or will only contain number of them by made?
Will the game be produced for purchases on? I cannot answer this now. Yeah. But I think I cannot promise it. But 100% say it is 100%. But I think the first option. Yeah, it's more specific. Yeah, because we are producing always some bigger amount. Yeah.
Yeah. Hope the final version have bigger font text.
Noticed.
I think this is the same font as you
Yeah.
can see on the
Yeah.
Magic the Gathering
Yeah.
cards.
Yeah, but surely we should consider it. Yeah, it's
It's
some
mostly depend on the
can't promise, but surely
limit of charts we can use.
Yeah, maybe on the computer or on presentation here it's like little, but normally when you play and you have that card in your hand, normally you can see everything. Also, because I have my glasses, I see also without glasses, and we test this.
yeah, you are designated artifact. Yeah. Oh, it's clear for
Okay.
you, Cam.
Are the designated artifacts for playing a combo card have abilities, and are they discarded when R3 are in play? Back to the combo rules. If you have the destroy one, you just replace them with the combo
Combo.
artifact. But it's not prevent you from playing another copies if you have.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have really good artists. Give them my regards. Great job. This is good.
I hope they also watch this.
We will hack them.
Okay.
Most of them work remotely, but
Yeah. Well, maybe someone was watching at this moment.
yeah, it's for you. Okay, health boosting artifacts, of course. HP is one of the most important statistics, and these artifacts will give you just bonuses and will allow you to heal some wounds. Yeah, so it's some kind of restorative effects. Yeah.
So increasing HP, decreasing the ones we already have.
Yeah.
Many of them. So let's go with that.
Here we got another additional astrologer cards. We mentioned before how they work. For example, here we got a week of units. Each player chooses a unit on the map that costs up to statistics and places it on the size token. Yeah.
Yes.
Place on it one size token, so units are growing. Yeah.
Yeah. Every astrologer card just are put in the same deck. You just shuffle them. Every of them have different effect. So there is no the second one week of units.
Okay. Death artifacts. Skull helmets, Black Shard of the Dead Knight, Shield of the Yawning Dead. These artifacts will boost your units in exchange of AP, so you are harming your hero to get some
this is the new type of mechanics that was not already talked too much. That you can sacrifice HP of the unit or from the hero to gain some profit. Mainly the damage, but there can be also many other functions. Okay.
The Xaron will is already also unlocked, and he is coming with the Armor of the Damned, and the Armor of the Damned will be helping reducing the damage from your units, but we are considering also one thing regarding how to make something more similar to
PC game.
To the PC game.
Yeah.
But it's hard thing. Water, forgetfulness. This will be working just like in the PC game, we can say.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the mummy, I think there was a graphic with mummy and there was a ranged before ranged symbol, but it is not now. It's cool. So the mummy will be undead. Yeah.
Yes.
As you, I think in one of the parts of the PC game, mummy was undead, but it wasn't undead. So it was undead, but it wasn't working as undead, if I remember correctly. Hero will be definitely. It will be just undead unit. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and also another unlock stretch goal. This one is really nice. The scenario with obelisks. It is also a new mechanism, and obelisks will add you, some solo gameplay, nice adjustments. Yeah, so you will be able to have some different experience with these location cards and with this scenario.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, one of our
First player coin. Oh, it's obvious. Yeah.
yeah.
Let's
We just unlocked this yesterday. Yeah, if I can remember. Yeah, thanks to this you can now have another way to determine who will be the first one and mark the one that we will start for the next turn. No, like I write here, like there is written, there is especially helpful in 2 versus 2 because there is much more activation and you can easily forget who was the one who passed first. So he will take the token and from who you will start the next round.
Yeah, and the troll. I think we already mentioned about troll when we started, but he will be simply regenerating.
Because we start from the end.
I think it will be a lot of. It will be a lot of. People will be arguing during using this card. Yeah.
Okay, and I think it's time for the last questions.
Yeah. We have still few questions and few minutes left, so
Troll just trolled. Yeah.
yeah. That is why I'm
Exactly.
looking. Why the troll is now? I'm pretty sure he was the last
Yeah.
slide.
I think I saw the art, and soon we will publish the art. And his troll is really, really trollish.
Okay, let's go with questions. Hello.
Yeah. Last questions. We must
Yeah,
go.
yeah, last part, yeah. The art book will contain all the artworks from the game, like the full body weaver in the promo art. Maybe a bigger page count could help on the matter. We don't have still how the art book will look, but I'm pretty sure that will be full of arts directly from the
Yeah.
artist. Yeah.
Sure. For sure.
I don't know if we show how to look in the art book from our board game, but we use also the same tactics when you play just as much as you can.
Okay.
Okay, smart text is difficult to read from
Yeah, it's
distance.
the text thing. Yeah. I noted it. We should consider it. Suggestion. Allow the combo artifact card to put face down. Irrelevant. The hero could choose the combo card.
If we only
Yeah, it surely will
okay,
consider
this can be a good idea because you don't show so much to the enemy. But I'm pretty sure if you choose and even play the face down the combo artifact and he will see the first one you play, he can assure me what type of artifact you have hidden.
it. Yeah, and the last question we answer.
Right, yeah.
Does discarding a card to add a size counter count as playing a unit for things such as abilities?
I think yes. Yeah, Camille.
Yeah, if you have to play card to
Yeah.
use, yeah.
Of course, and also you need to pay a cost of the card.
Okay, so thank you for being with us. Thank you. Hope we weren't too boring. If you liked our stream, maybe we can make another stream. But there will be also end of campaign
Yeah.
stream. Thank you for being here with us, and thank you for backing our project and trusting us. We make a game which will hit your expectations, yeah, which will meet your expectations, yeah. So thank you for truly believing in us. Thank you.
Thank you also.